And then if we want to look at body organs, we can cut body structures to be able to see these body organs. So these cuts that we can make are the ones that we call body sections. So you can decide to cut the body into two halves, and when you do that, you're making what you call sagittal planes. Okay, so when you cut the body into two parts, there, that is sagittal. So you can make the sagittal median sagittal plane, this one equally into two parts, but parasagittal planes, these ones divide the body parts but not into equal portions. Okay, and then we have what we call transverse. When you cut through the body part, that is transverse. It's a transverse section. It is a horizontal one, and then the frontal, which you can also call the coronal plane. This one cuts the body parts into the front part alone, and then the back basically cuts through, and this is what we have in there. When we refer to an oblique cut is at an angle, and this is what we see there. Okay, so if we are cutting through a body organ, we can have the cross section cutting through, which is basically the transverse, right? And then we can have the oblique at an angle, that is an oblique section. And then if we are going to have a longitudinal section, then it is going to be through that. Okay, that is all these angles, all these sections can allow you to see the different body, the different parts. Okay, and then we come to the abdomen. Again, if you want to look at the abdomen, we can look at the abdomen using what you call sections. We can divide the abdomen into nine regions. We can also divide the abdomen into 4 quadrants. So the abdomen has 9 regions, or we can divide the abdomen into 4 quadrants. Why is it important to know these regions and quadrants? It's because if a person comes and is telling you that they're having pain in a particular region, you can easily suspect what they are suffering from. But it is also very easy to communicate. You can say the patient is feeling pain in the right iliac region. Okay, so the person who knows what is the right iliac region of the abdomen. So we have the 9 regions. We have the epigastric, which is this, okay, and then the umbilical region and the hypogastric. And then on this side, you have the left hypochondriac region, left lumbar region, and then the left iliac region. And then you have the corresponding lefty regions too. Okay. So what is very important here is for you to know what are the organs that we find in the epigastric region, and what are the organs that we find in all the other 8 remaining regions, because these are some of the questions that you can actually face. Okay, so we can also divide the abdomen into 4 quadrants. We have the right upper quadrant, the left upper quadrant, and then you also have the right lower quadrant, and then the left lower quadrant. So again, you should know the structures in each of those quadrants.